Salem versus Mr. E, Lucina versus Snake. This is a matchup that we've seen before in Smash 4 they both played, now into Ultimate with new characters here. Salem Snake is something to be feared. He made statements with this early on. He's kind of like pulled it out. People have been seeing him play other characters. All of a sudden the Snake comes up and immediately he's in conversation for one of the top Snakes in the country.
So we will see. Here it is here. Okay, so we are getting straight into it. Game number one. Mr. Leo. I'm still thinking about that amazing stuff from last game. But Mr. E going up against Salem. Both these players incredibly talented. Neither of these players, unfortunately for them, has a team just yet, a place to call home. But a win here, a top 8 here even at Pound 2019 will certainly put a lot of eyes on these free talents.
Oh yeah, we got so many free agents here in Ultimate. This early part of the game's lifespan, this is when you go ahead and prove a point.
Oh, okay, forward tilt right there. Salem taking stage control, which is something that Snake does so well. Oh my God, you are ambitious, but I guess we're gonna clip the jump as well. Two stocks for the price of one neutral air, okay.
I mean, that was an aggressive option. You know, if Salem didn't fastball that, he could have probably gotten back with C4 recoveries. So it's a bit unfortunate with the tech flop on his side, but still, I mean, yeah, send a message, stock one, game one, listen, I will take you with me.
Yeah, unfortunately for Salem, did not go the way he planned, losing that stock so early on in this set so far, but he will get stage position here, throwing out keys, throwing out these grenades here. Just getting area denial. The best character in the game for area denial, being able to basically say, hey, you can't go here, and if you do go here, you're going to be in a defensive mentality because you got a shield, spot dodge, you got to roll, you got to do something because there is an explosion coming, and there's an up tilt straight to the chin. Mr. E on his last stock, but Salem showing what it's like to basically fight a war here with all these explosions.
Yeah, I mean, this man is, it always feels like a raid boss trying to face against Snake. Explosions across the stage, C4 blocking your access to platforms. I mean, every now and then a mortar just saying, hey, don't jump here. It is work to try to get in on this character. And right now, it looks like Salem is giving Mr. E a little bit of that work as he's almost lapped him in percent, but forcing Salem to the edge is Mr. E, now forcing him up. But Salem's able to land because of that grenade. Every now and then you smack at Snake, you might just be taking damage yourself.
The key with fighting. Oh, wait, did it stick to him? Oh, no, it's on the ground. It was close. It was so close to sticking to him. The very interesting thing about fighting Snake is that it's literally a war of attrition, a battle of patience. Can you pick your spots? Can you be defensive enough while still trying to gain ground, which is something that not everybody has been able to do. This character was not obviously in Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U in the last iteration, so a lot of people either have never fought this character or forgot how to do it. But Mr. E is a veteran, and with that back air being to punch the Nikita, which is something you don't see too often. That move mad good, but the up smash is good as well, but it will not be good enough because there is Mr. E still on the screen.
That was so smart by Salem. He actually just cut off the fuel of the Nikita and let it fall. So as soon as Mr. E got off from edge, that's it. All right, going high, just trying to get as far away as possible. Drop the C4 already, and not really having any momentum to be reverse the grenade, so he had to kind of take those few hits. But 169, we are at that spot where all Salem needs is a toss. Not quite going to get the shield break.
The shield breaker, I don't know if he would have gotten much off it if he even did break shield.
Parry down tilt?
Yeah, parry. Ooh. 45% is not really going to, even that right side, I don't think a fully charged forward smash will pick it up at 45. Snake very heavy.
And look at how patient Mr. E is playing here. He's jumping around so much. He knows that Salem wants that grab into the up tilt, which will confirm.
Ooh, clipping the down, the air dodge into the platform there with the forward air, dropping down through. And here comes the grenade. Has not set up shop just quite yet. No C4 on the ground.
Couple down to just say, listen, I know that this is safe. I can tap at you.
Gosh.
Shield breaker making my heart stop there, but the back air out of shield will do it. 200% though, as Mr. E might have found something on that last stock, recognizing exactly what Salem was trying to fish for in that kill, and recognizing what he needs to do to keep that stock around as long as possible.
Mr. E just playing super solid, super patient overall. But Salem, remember, Salem gave up that first stock, so it's going to be, if he doesn't do that, this game is going to be a little bit more difficult for Mr. E to actually secure wins because Salem doing an amazing job of denying so much of the space that Lucina just loves to have, being able to short hop everywhere, being able to full hop to platforms to really deny some air-to-airs. Lucina is one of the best characters in the game for using these air-to-air options because of the fact that her buttons are really, really good, specifically forward air and neutral air, as we've talked about time and time again. But, you know, Snake just kind of nullifies a lot of that when you have a stage like Battlefield. So I'm interested to see what the stage pick is here for Mr. E. So he is going to pick Town and City. So going to have a little bit more leeway here. I assume that, you know, a stage like Final Destination was banned.
Yeah, I can definitely see that one being banned. This one, it's kind of like, it's got the higher ceilings, which means that Snake's not going to be killing as early, but it also has more space, so it can be harder to get in on Snake. But when this does transform into Final D, basically, when all the platforms leave, then it can be a little bit easier, actually, to get in on Snake, because you can't get those C4 on the platform options to take up so much space. Area denial is a great way that you put it last game. I love that term. Oh, no, stretch your platform.
Not going to do it just then. Get me out of here. Going to take the damage over time for being in the blast zone. Look at that. If you guys see that, if you guys aren't aware, once you're that high, when you're that close to the blast zone, you will take damage over time as long as you are there. So a little bit of mechanic that a lot of people actually, you know, skip over. They don't really notice that. Oh, he tried to combo off the grenade.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
Salem.
that was nice.
You got those? I mean, of course you do. You're a former Evo champ.
So one thing I think that people really need to do in this matchup, like something you need to put a focus on, is you need to keep the timers in your head. So C4, 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then it explodes. Grenades, about 3 seconds, and then they explode. We've seen a couple times now where Mr. E runs in while Salem's cooking a grenade, and he doesn't seem to know when the grenade's going to explode. So, like, that has to really dictate when you're approaching. Okay, almost 200%, and Snake still not dead.
That's the top platform going to do it, which is the drop down forward air. Good stuff, Mr. E taking advantage of the Final Destination mode of this stage. No platforms for Salem to really retreat to plant C4. He knows where everything is at all times.
Dash attack forces Mr. E off stage. There's the Nikita. Drop it down, but the platform actually saving Mr. E as that eats the Nikita. I see what Salem was going for, but a little bit of a lack of stage or situational awareness to recognize that that was a little bit too high for that explosive trick to work.
Yeah, Mr. E, I'm sure, being a veteran, he's been playing for a really long time, and I'm sure he knows all the intricacies of the character like Snake. You know, that's one of the things that I was just talking about. You know, a lot of players who came in to the Smash during Smash 4's iteration, falling up air, going to pick up the stock. A lot of players never played against Snake. They never had to fight this character. They never had to see how annoying this character can definitely be. And they don't have all those internal timers that a lot of these veteran Brawl players definitely have, especially fighting a character like Snake, who was actually, you know, a lot of people loved playing this character. So you definitely have those internal timers.
Everybody loves playing as Snake. Nobody loves playing against Snake. That's just kind of like one of the universal truths of Smash.
Mr. E obviously doing a really good job, very versed in the matchup, whether he likes playing against Snake or not. He's obviously well versed in the matchup. Dash attack going to go through the C4, going to go through the grenade, knowing it wasn't going to explode anytime soon, and punishing with the dash attack. Good stuff. Back air going to get the weak hit, but still going to be more than enough off the right side. Good stuff.
All right, dash attack to force Mr. E to the edge, but that roll through, Salem kind of got stuck in shield there, didn't know what to do. Parry, another grab, force him off stage. Salem chooses not to go high there and chooses instead to air dodge through that option. Good mix-up.
Ooh, that shield breaker going for an ambitious counter. Nikita, as well as the grenade. A little bit of a sticky situation for Mr. E. Let's see if he can get past this. Good roll into the grenade, comboing off of your grenade. Oh, deep.
Just Salem just trying to roll out of that spot. He says, I don't want to put up with this anymore. Down tilt to force Mr. E up, but tries to run in and can't quite get anything off it. The up tilt whiffing too, as Salem looks like he's starting to fish for kills.
And the neutral air clipping the normal get up, and Mr. E flexing as he evens it up. 1-1 apiece.
Lucina neutral air is one heck of an option at ledge. If you try to air dodge to the stage, you can fast fall it and try to clip the air dodge option. If you try to go ahead and standard get up, you know you're going to get hit with it. If you try to jump, you're probably going to get hit with it. If you roll through and the timing is correct, you can fade back and get hit with it. That was just almost every option coverage there. The only way to get around that was either a get up attack if you properly time what Mr. E was trying to do to fastball it, or to just wait it out. Salem definitely was looking a little bit antsy at the end of that game, though. We already saw a couple up tilts miss, and then he got up immediately and right into Mr. E's trap.
Pokemon Stadium is the pick for game number 3. We're all even. This best of 5 has turned essentially into a best of 3. 2 games, either way, we'll seal the deal. Will it advance on the loser's side of top 16? And ladies and gentlemen, please believe that the person who makes top 8 at this tournament is going to have a huge feather in their cap, because Salem already has an Evo championship. Mr. E has a glitch championship under their belts. So please believe that they both want to add pound to that list of accomplishments as Pound makes his return for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate here in 2019.
And look at Mr. E bobbing his head back when he hit that forward smash. That was such a great string here, and he is looking to continue it, giving Salem no chance to land with that aggressive up B. Mr. E trying to get this game going right. Has to roll away from that mortar, but rolls through Salem. Salem doesn't react and can't turn around that up tilt, so Mr. E gets away with that option there. A couple of grenades starting to whittle through Mr. E's shield, but he runs forward with the dash attack, forces Salem to ledge. Down air. Now Salem gets to respond as he combos out of that grenade to take that stock. Only 58% here. Snake is a heavy character, so that's not all that much. So I would not be surprised here if he's just going back to that attrition game, but Mr. E giving him no opportunities at that.
Good stuff. Being able to even up the stock count here as well as the set count, but Salem needs to tack on some damage, but that's something that Snake is never afraid or unable to do. Grenade C4. Nikita, oh my. Ooh, okay, good directional air dodge to avoid all of those explosions, but unfortunately not going to be able to avoid a follow-up.
There's
like
always one too many explosions. He keeps trying to get through them. He gets through the grenade, he gets through the Nikita, and then the mortar's waiting for him. Set-ups on set-ups. Going high, B-reverse. Great parry.
Forward air. Ooh. Okay. Back air into the up air.
And
Salem
going high.
Yeah, Salem doing the standard Snake thing to do is just up B, but going to get chased down, and Mr. E is getting high. Mr. E popping off a little bit. He understands that the momentum is on his side. Mr. E, a very emotional player, a player that feeds off the momentum of not only his play, but every stock, every time he's ahead, every combo, every hit that he gets is going to propel him to that victory. But Salem, veins cold as ice, going to take the dash attack and the try to Nikita. Beautiful challenge right there. But the forward tilt going to challenge the get up, and we are here. Last stock situation, game number 3.
And what a fitting way to start off last stock on game 3 with a little bit of CQC. Throw hands when the explosives don't work. Just tricking around that grenade is Salem here, just trying to get Mr. E to throw out something unsafe, anything, please. And there it is, the C4 trap on the platform. That'll do it. Good damage here, but can't quite make anything out of it. Mr. E's doing a great job of avoiding these long strings Salem's trying. Salem might get stray hits, might force you off with an explosion too, but he's not really following up as well as we're used to seeing.
Okay, Clink right there.
And then we're back to the grenade game.
Have to shield both grenades here. They both were aware of that. Air dodge through that. I'd like to see Mr. E be a little bit more patient and wait out the air dodge. Beautiful double fair right there. Not only getting rid of the Nikita, but knowing that Salem was going to try to approach after the forward air and just tossing out another one to check him.
Now that forward tilt clanking with the grenade there. Double up smash, but it looked like the actual forward air cut through the mortar projectile. That might have saved Mr. E, as now he's got Salem in an awkward spot here, trying to fight back for stage, but roll behind up tilt. That's been working for 10 years.
Yeah, Mr. E being a little bit more antsy with that forward smash, a little bit ambitious. Beautiful reaction from Salem and punishing optimally with the up tilt. And Salem is on game, match, point rather. One win puts Salem that much closer to top 8 here at Pound 2019, and one loss since Mr. E packing.
Mr. E taking a moment or two to compose himself. We'll see what the stage pick is going to be. I mean, I think that both of these players are going to stick with their characters. This has been just a clinic in how to approach this matchup. They've been doing so well. And I really haven't seen a lot of like tech flubs or anything like that. Just small adjustments by both players, making this matchup hell for both of them. Getting into game 4 on Smashville. All right, attempted up B, gets met with Salem's down air. Back air to force Mr. E off stage. Jump back over that grenade, but Salem tosses it out and says, listen, you're going to come out here with an aggressive option. You're going to have a little present for your troubles. Choke him out, get hit with the mortar into the Nikita. Salem is really like choosing aggressive and unorthodox options here. This dash attack has twice now stuffed out. Mr. E 3 times now stuffed out. Mr. E's attempts to land. Man just can't get his feet set. Triple down tilt, up smash, do it again.
A player that plays so much off of momentum like Mr. E, when this thing starts to happen, you hate to see it. You try to avoid seeing him crumble. Mr. E just needs that one stock, that one flurry, that one offensive gambit to really put himself mentally back into this game. But Salem, like I said, veins cold as ice, slow, methodical gameplay, setting up, stopping, waiting, reacting. Here we go, toss.
That's dead.
Sweet chin music off the back of the head right there.
Yeah, that's one of those things where Snake has that guarantee. Down throw into up tilt is true after 160. So you can go ahead and play patient as Snake. You have that true kill confirmed only out of a grab, a non-committal option for the most part in this game here. So only 100% here. That, I mean, against other characters that might be a lot, but Snake here, this boy big. He got some weight to him. Be reversing the grenade to get back down. Hit him with the forward tilt CQC.
Yeah, great forward tilt. Catch the short hop. Okay, Salem taking his space, taking his time, understanding that he's ahead. 122. He just needs one strong hit. Does Mr. E need to even this up in terms of stocks? And that's not going to be it.
That backer, though, it's forcing Salem to recover low. Mr. E was a millimeter off getting that one. Air dodge backstage, though, can't get the forward tilt. And now Salem swinging with aerials. You know this man's playing with confidence when you're aggressive enough as Snake to not only sit back and take the attrition options, but also to run in with aerials and dash attacks to take advantage of your advantage state.
Oh, Mr. E is paying the tax right now for trying to reach for this stock. And
a little bit of self-harm,
though. Yeah, I think, honestly, he dropped down the C4, saw Mr. E was jumping, and tried to blow it up, but unfortunately he fell through the C4. Mr. E was able to fast fall, see the C4, react to it, and unfortunately for Salem, he took his own stock right there.
Yet, misreading the label there. It says front towards enemy, not front towards friendly. Got to go ahead and point that at Mr. E. But Salem, he's got a stock to play with just about 10%, while Mr. E is maybe 1 or 2 grenade hits, not even the explosion, just the hits from the grenade away from that down throw combo.
Not going to be it, but 160, one more grab will be it, be able to connect with that up tilt. Not a grab right there, jab.
Oh, he was doing jab grab.
Down tilt, trying to space here. Picking up the grenades. Oh, okay, he went up for the grab, but fortunately for Mr. E, he was able to respond first. This is what you want. You want to be able to land against it with the back air, going to challenge right there. Good trade for Salem, because now he is on the last stock here.
Snake, the king of trades. He can take those. This character lives longer and knows that if he gets a moment or two to play his camp game, you are going to take damage with a capital D. This is not where Mr. E wants to find himself at what is set point. This is his final stock of the tournament if he doesn't bring it back. Forward tilt gets shielded, get the grab, back throw, and again forcing Salem to go high. Air dodge to the option into the dash attack. Claiming that platform for his own is Salem.
Oh, beautiful C4 connection right there. Another up B. Salem about to win. Should he connect with 1 or 2 more really strong moves here with this amount of rage, it could spell the end. He's looking for a grab right there, looking for the down air. Not going to be it. But Mr. E trying to prevent that victory from coming. Up B, going to clip him on the ledge. Dash attack, 171 on Salem.
What can Mr. E do to end this man's stock? Up tilt, catching the roll in. Option coverage right there. Mr. E, 1 stock left. Both players on their last stock of this game. Can Mr. E bring it back to Game 5? Or are we about to see the last run of this tournament? Oh, the grenade.
God, good snipe.
And the C4 too! That was so smart. He used the grenade to basically mask what he was doing. He was actually setting up the C4 at ledge. Mr. E didn't recognize it. Salem gets that game, that set, and continues his run. What a play.
Good stuff by Salem, the former EVO champion, going to advance here in the losers top 16. Again, eyeing for that top 8 here at Pound 2019.